Okay, here's a quick overview of how you do today's assignment. So in Google Classroom, of course, you go to today's date. You're going to see a link that says US and Canada Kami assignment. We'll click that. And what we need to open is the left side, the white one. So we'll open that. And all it does is open this map here. But what we want to do is go to the top and where it says open with, click that and click annotate with Kami. It may have you authorize and sign in. And if that's the case, just sign in with your school email. Just select that and allow whatever it needs you to allow, and then you'll be good to go. So what you're going to be doing with this map is you're going to be finding what is at specific locations on the map using latitude and longitude. Now, when you open this map, this is a political map. This just shows the names of states like Alaska and all the United States. It shows the names of provinces of Canada. And this is for the Canada and the United States. And so it doesn't really show much else, but it does show latitude and longitude. So the lines here with the ends, which mean north, these are the latitude lines. And the lines here with the W, which means west, these are the longitude lines. Now, on some of the maps we looked at, the latitude lines are horizontal. Those are the horizontal lines on a map. This map shows the Earth as it's curved. So these lines are not going to be horizontal. So that creates a little bit of a challenge trying to figure out what is where, especially if we're trying to follow one of these lines. And what I mean by that, if I asked you what was at 50 degrees north, you might see this right here and have a tendency to think, if you go straight across, that all of this is 50 degrees north. That's not the case. 50 degrees north just follows this line, the 50 north line. And luckily for your convenience, they have marked it at both ends. Now this map is a little bit zoomed out. I'm going to zoom it in up here a little bit so I can see it better. So there's your 50 north. This is your 60 north. So everything along this line is 60 north, which means that 55 north would be everything halfway between these two lines. So I'd have to go kind of follow along like this, and all of this would be 55 north. Now, Kami is nice because Kami has some tools that we can use to really make this easier. So on the side of your computer, it's probably like this, but on the side of your display, you should have all of these different things. The one that I like to use the best, you could use either drawing or shapes. I like shapes. I like to click on shapes, click on line, and then I'll make the color red so I can see it. So now if I click and hold, and then wherever I move my cursor and let go, that makes a line. So there's a line. Well, I don't want that line there, so to get rid of anything that I don't like on Kami, I can just click Control Z. There we go. What I want to do is I want to figure out what is between 50 and 60, all of the area between 50 and 60. The way I do that is first I find the point that's, let's just start right here. Midway between 50 and 60 would be about here. Then I'll go just to the very next line, and I'll let go. And then I'll make another line, and I'll kind of keep in between the two lines. Now, is this perfect? Nope, not perfect, but it definitely helps me make sure that I'm right between the 50 and 60, or fairly close to between 50 and 60. So I follow along and keep making these lines. And the reason why I'm not making just one line is because one line would just go straight across. So now all of this right here is 55 degrees north. Now let's say I needed to find what was at the latitude 55 degrees north and 125 degrees west. Well, I would do the same thing with the line, but I would use my longitude line. So 125 west is halfway between 120 and 130. I'll make this line green. And so I'll go from here. And because these aren't quite as bendy, I'm going to go by twos. So I'll go there, then I'll make another line right here. And then let's go up even more. And I'll make another line right about to there. So then I really am concerned with where do these lines intersect. So 55 north intersects with 125 west, right? Let's get rid of this thing here. There we go. Right in British Columbia. So if the question was what province is at 55 north and 125 west, the answer would be British Columbia. Now, to reset these lines and do more, I can just click Control Z a bunch of times until all my lines disappear. And now I'm ready to go on to the next problem. So that's how you use Kami as a handy tool to help you figure out what is at a specific location using latitude and longitude.